Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media.
Can I find you?
Instagram.
@Power 108.9.
And Facebook.
@Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9. A station for the people.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the Metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
Reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible. And we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information. Team Todd Realty Group.
Question: what's the only station where you can get R&B, hip hop, pop, and talk radio? Time's up.
Power 108.9. A station for the people.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden, the Power 108.9 for our folks over at 404 Computer Repair. Where do I start? iPhone and Android screen replacement starting at only $69. And not only that, they do it all. Really, computer repair, tablet repair, Xbox, iMac. Honestly, yeah, they do it all. Call them 404-259-0183. Once again, 404-259-0183. Now, I got to be real with you. My family and I have been clients with them for a while. As a matter of fact, 404 Computer Repair repaired the iPhone screen of our then high school freshman who is now in his mid-20s. What? So, if you're looking for affordability, great quality of workmanship, and a team that will get the job done the first time, call our friends over at 404 Computer Repair. Hey, they're located just minutes from the Battery, Atlanta, right there, 360 Cobb Parkway, Southeast in Marietta, Georgia. Hey, just give them a call, though, 404-259-0183. And, of course, tell them you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the Joystick. The Joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your Joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Power 108.9 is the website. Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Power. Wait up, shout it. 108.9 is the website. There's the website. Got some super duper cool people.
With Michael and friends. So much power.
Mornings with Michael and Friends right here on Power 108.9. 9 to 12 is the date. 2022 is the year. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today. Yup. And did I mention today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. Yeah, Moving Properties Monday. Nikita's going to be hanging out, answering all your questions and telling us what the hell is going on in these real estate streets out here. And outside of birthdays and shout outs and national days and on these days, we got some news to report to y'all. Yeah. Them fires over there in the on the West Coast. Them things is for real. I'll tell you the latest on that. Also, the Fab Four reunited. Yeah, not the Michigan dude. No, that was the Fab Five, wasn't it? The Fab Four. We talk about Megan and them. Yeah, we'll tell you about that. Who else? Who's in trouble? Howard Stern is in trouble. Tom Brady is back. I think Giselle said this your last year home, but also too, man, those that folks out there that drink Diet Coke, man, they got a new study out there. I don't think it's gonna stop me. Let me keep being who I am. What else is in the news? Mar-a-Lago. all these damn people that got locked up in this damn sex trafficking sting. I'll tell you about that down in Florida. Y'all better be careful down there in them streets. And if you're living up in Maryland, y'all know they got a curfew for them youngers up there. I'll tell you what that is. So do me a favor. Thank you for sharing the show. Thank you for hanging out. And today's show is brought to you by Nikita Todd. We're going to holler at her when we come back. Power 108.9. Let's go.
Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
Reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible, and we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information. Team Todd Realty Group.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website, power1089.com, or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back. Mornings with Michael and Friends, Power 108.9. Today's show is being brought to you by my friend Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group. Nikita's in the building. What up?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, I got to say good morning to our folks up there in Philly, Jams 95.3. My folks up there in New Jersey at Indy 101.5. And our folks over there in Fluent Radio in Chicago. What up, fellas? I also got to say good morning to Pops. Pops is hanging out with us this morning. Good morning, Pops, and Latasha and everybody. Where do we start? National days. Today is National Boss/Employee Exchange Day.
Exchange meaning like
Positions.
Oh, okay.
You do the role of the boss. I just hate saying boss. Where does that come from?
It comes from our trauma. And,
right. Yeah. I hate saying that.
From our ancestors.
The dude that you work with.
Mm-hmm. That you work for. You work for them. They pay you.
We work together to accomplish goals.
No, you work for them.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Would you switch roles?
No, because that's why I hired an assistant, because I don't have the capacity to do what they do. I don't have the attention span. It creates anxiety, and no, that's just not what I do.
Hey, today is also National Chocolate Milkshake Day. We also celebrate National Day of Encouragement for you to reach out to a family or friend and give them some encouraging words today. National Hug and High Five Day.
Oh, okay.
So,
and the height of COVID.
It's not that.
Monkeypox.
It's not. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Flu season.
Okay. Yeah. Flu season.
Okay.
We could do that. That's better. Flu season.
All right.
Speaking of, you already know me and your BFF got our flu shots Friday.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I haven't gotten on board with the flu shot. I definitely will get the COVID shot, but I haven't had any bad bouts with the flu.
Yeah.
But definitely with COVID.
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't had one since it was like '96, I think. Definitely can remember it. 1996. It was Thanksgiving. Had a temperature about 102, 103. But your buddy thought I was playing.
Oh, really?
She thought I was playing just to get out of cooking and helping out for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. She still made me make the macaroni and cheese.
Did everybody get sick?
Okay. They did. It wasn't the 1-9er though.
Yeah, it was different.
It could have been. We don't know. 1996, it could have been.
No.
We just didn't know.
But there, COVID has always
been, yeah.
Yeah. So
we weren't getting tested for it, but so shout out to National High Five Day. Maybe we can do a hug and high five today on that day. Hold on, I dropped my paper. And we're also celebrating National Report Medicare Fraud Day. Oh, damn. I think I was involved in that several years ago.
No, you been in jail.
No, I was. I just didn't report it. I did not report it. As a matter of fact, you want to hear the story?
Yes.
I used to work for this person that used to do services that required you to report, to get money from Medicaid, Medicare.
Okay.
And the said person would ask me, what type of insurance do they have?
Okay.
do they have like real insurance or they got
Private or
private or Medicaid? And if I said the Medicaid junk,
they'll hike the price up.
the treatment would be something different.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I could have went to jail for that, or was that the person's responsibility? I wouldn't have went to jail.
I don't think that you would have gone to jail just because I don't know that you.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you as the person that was working for.
Yeah, the
doctor.
boss.
Yeah.
I didn't. Who said doctor? Nobody said doctor.
Well, if you were involved in Medicaid, that had to be a doctor. I wish I could swipe the card for Medicaid as the real estate agent, but we can't pay for housing that way.
So yeah, if you report Medicare fraud, please. And last but not least, today's National Video Game Day. So shout out to all the video gamers out there. What up, Mercier? Nikita Todd is hanging out with us today. Team Todd Realty Group. How was your weekend?
Oh, I had a great weekend. Yeah, it was a great weekend. Yeah, I wish the weather would be better because my hair would,
Your hair looks great.
operate properly. No, it's turned into a big puff.
Oh, that's what that is?
You start out with curls and then it's puffy at the end of the day. But no, I had a great weekend. We took in some football. We relaxed. Went out on a date. So we did a lot this weekend.
Awesome. Shout out to late Thursday, Friday. I got a text from one of my places of employment, and they asked me if I can come to Lake Tahoe this week to a beautiful resort for the week because someone had got sick that was supposed to go, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Cleared up my schedule, made sure wifey would be cool with it, and the plan was yesterday. I was supposed to fly out yesterday, so I was going to go to the Falcons game, and after the game, they were going to drop me off at the airport so I could head to Lake Tahoe. Do you know where Lake Tahoe is, first of all?
I do. It's in Vegas. Las Vegas. Nevada, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's on the border, because I never been there before,
Yeah.
but it's on the border of Cali and Nevada.
Yeah.
But it got canceled. They hit me with they sent me a text message Saturday and said, hey, cancel your flight. Just keep the credit. Because of the storms. I mean, the fires.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
they canceled it because of the fire. And not necessarily the Tahoe is like fires, but it's the air quality out there
Yeah, the
because of
smog.
so they made a decision to reschedule it. So I was like, perfect. Because my ass would have been on the flight last night. I would have been done.
Yeah.
But so anyway, I'm home now.
Yeah.
And shout out to Malik. Malik and I went to the game yesterday, 9/11. Celebrate. Let me not say celebrate. Never forget.
Yeah.
9/11. So it was fun. Great atmosphere down there. Mercedes-Benz took an L yesterday. And like Malik said,
It was a hard L.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But like Malik said, it's not the fact that we lost. It's just the obnoxious ass Saints fans. Oh my God!
But they have the right to be because we would have been obnoxious.
Nah, we're not like
Falcons
that.
fans.
We're not like that. Be honest. Falcons, Braves, Hawks fans. We're not
What were
those
they doing?
fans.
Like heckling?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You just know how Saints. You know how it's a big rivalry, but
Yeah.
it's just the way that they were treating the other people. Like I don't get involved in that no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't get involved in the heckling
Okay,
part no
too
more.
much,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I don't do that stuff. But just to see how they were acting, like I'm sure like several fights broke out yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
That's how bad it was. So,
Yeah. Well, I was celebrating from my living room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Dallas Cowboy fans out there. It's always there, yeah, ain't it?
That's how he's been able to market that team. It's their year every year.
Man, they put up 3 points yesterday against Tom Brady and them. And shout out to Tom Brady, though. Y'all got to give it to him. Tom Brady is expected to retire after the 2022 NFL season.
Well, that's what he said the last time.
Amid the rumors, his wife Giselle was not happy with his U-turn on retiring earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
This could be Brady's final Week 1 match, despite unretiring to take part in the 2022 season. Even before it has begun, his report revealed that close to Brady thinks that this will be his final year. What is Tom Brady, like 45, 46?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they beat up on the Cowboys yesterday. So for you personally, right? Let's say your soon-to-be husband is your husband, and he says, you know what? I'm gonna retire, baby. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna sit at the house and just retire and get this money. And then you and the girls, y'all just all happy. He's retiring. He's gonna stay home with us. And then he get like 30 days at home with your ass and them kids and be like, you know what? Never mind. I'm going back to work. How would you feel about that?
I would be upset. I'll be upset. He didn't give it long enough to get, used to the routine. Tom has not been a part of the routine. And so he went home and had a whole shock. I was like, this what y'all do every day? Oh, hell no. I'm going out here to tell people what to do because y'all telling me what to do here. So that's the thing. Like, he went home and he lost control. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yes. So he said, okay, I'm not doing the school run. I'm not doing this mommy, dad. She hit me. I'm not doing this.
I love it.
But it takes time, Tom. It takes time. You have to be there, become a part of the routine, and then maybe you can smash out some of this craziness.
Yeah.
Because Giselle said, you know what, I'm tired. This is too much.
But yeah.
All this help that we hired, I'm tired of them too.
Yeah.
I just need you to be here to be a part of this family. Now it's time. We have enough money. You have 6 or 7 rings that you're holding up. It's time to just come home and be with me.
I like what you said. Like, people always go to, well, Giselle has help. Like, okay, with the help, that's fine. But like you said,
You want your
I'm tired of
husband.
seeing her ass too. I'm tired of seeing goddamn Lupe. What?
Miss Garcia, whoever that is. Miss somebody.
No,
she tired of seeing them.
I've been watching Arrested Development.
Okay.
And their housekeeper's name is Lupe. That's where the name come from. What you
Okay.
thought I was being? You
I
thought I was
don't know.
stereotyping?
Yes, I did.
No, I was saying.
Okay.
That's the Lupe is from the Arrested Development, Joe.
Okay.
But no, you get tired of seeing them.
Yeah.
It's just too many goddamn people
She
in my
wanna see
house.
her man.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Tom did that goddamn school pickup line. And
Carpool.
Yeah, the carpool jump. Yeah, Tom was like,
No, I'm with Tom. Get Miss Garcia to go pick them up because I will get arrested in carpool. I remember last year when school started, and we kept being late for the bus because my kids are slow. And I had to go into the carpool, and I was going to drop my kid off in front of the school like we did back in the day. Get out of the car right now because you made me mad because you missed the bus. Ma'am, you can't drop your kid off there. And I said, yes, I can. We're going to report you to the office. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
wow, they hit you with that? They
Yes,
was going to
did.
snitch?
Yeah, they were the teachers out there. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Y'all can have this. Nadia, get on the bus because mommy's going to be locked up if I have to drop you off and carpool again. I don't do it. I don't have the patience.
I'm going to drop your ass off at this Texaco and y'all walk to school.
Right.
How about that? So, that's about the gist of it. But no, I love your insight on that. Also, Pops, I gotta say good morning to Pops and Trish. They are celebrating 35 years of marriage today.
Congratulations.
Yes,
to them.
yes. Happy birthday, Trish and Pops. Pops, I didn't think you would make it.
Not happy birthday. Happy
Anniversary. Yeah, happy anniversary, Pops. I didn't think he would make it. Real talk. She hung in there with you, Pops. So happy anniversary. What else we got in the news today? I talked about it last week for all of my Hulu fans out there. First of all, Hulu high as hell. I had to make some budget cuts here at Power 108.9 and eliminate the Hulu. I didn't realize I was paying $69 a month for that damn Hulu.
Why were you paying that much?
Because we had the live TV too.
Okay, well, we have live TV too, but it's cheaper than cable still.
We still got it.
Yeah.
But Hulu, we still got cable too. Like, we got something like that. But anyway, Hulu announced that in an email to its subscribers on Tuesday that its monthly cost will be going up starting on October 10th, and its ad-supported tier jumping from $6.99 a month to $7.99 a month. And also too, in the same conversation, Netflix said that they're going to be launching a cheaper ad-supported subscription plan in November because now they're going to go to more affordable jump where now you can you get what's going to happen, they're going to be showing ads during your shows though.
So let me ask you a question. So you say you still have cable.
Yep.
You have Hulu Live.
No, I got rid of that.
But you do know that's just like cable. Like Hulu Live, if you have Hulu Live and then you have some of the add-ons, you can get rid of the cable. That's what we did. So we finally, let go of cable. Yeah. We have internet, of course, but
the cable's not that much though.
Okay.
And then it's in with the internet.
Oh, you have a bundle.
Yeah, it's bundled in with the internet, so it's not.
So you still on a special.
Basically.
Okay.
And then we don't do movie channels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do the movie channels, the Showtimes or HBO. I do think we have HBO though, but I got that through something else. Like
Hulu.
It's just so many options out there now.
Yeah. Because we have like Hulu Plus where you can get Disney, ESPN.
Yep.
and then we have Live, and then we've added on Stars and HBO Max. So we have a bundle within that, and it's way cheaper than cable.
Yeah. So a couple of changes coming to them. But I do love them. You know, I admire being able to stream old shows. Like I said, I'm watching Arrested Development right now. Did not realize how funny that damn show was. I'm sure it came out a long time ago and I missed out. And then Tasha is on House of Dragons.
I love it. I didn't get a chance to see it last night, but it is amazing. They're doing a good job. I think that they're trying to recoup the fans that they lost at towards the end of Game of Thrones because it ended weird. But them coming back to do this prequel is amazing. Yeah.
You were a Game of Thrones fan?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I have a picture back in the day from down here at the Battery. I didn't realize because I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. I wasn't not a Game of Thrones fan, and I was sitting in a chair. They had one of the chairs.
The throne.
Yeah. I got an opportunity to sit in the throne, and then when I posted it or showed somebody the picture, they was like, "How the hell you get to sit in that chair?" Like I didn't realize the significance of it, and they was like, "Yeah, that was pretty nice." So, but yeah, and also since we're talking about movies and stuff, congratulations to Top Gun Maverick. Did you see that? Did you see Top Gun?
I saw that. Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick overtakes Black Panther.
Wow.
As the 5th highest grossing movie of all time in the United States.
But it was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it continues to box office reigns at the successful weekend following National Cinema Day. It's now replaced Black Panther as the 5th best grossing movie of all time. So they did a good job, and I love how Tom Cruise said that he waited 35 years to do the movie to wait for the technology to catch up so that he could put that type of, cinematic presentation together with the fight scenes and the flight, all that kind of stuff. That's why he waited so long, because he wanted to make sure the technology was right to put out a good product. And with it now being the 5th highest grossing movie of all time, the timing was perfect.
But I think it also goes along with the storyline. He had to wait till the little boy grew up.
Yeah.
Right? So
True.
He had to wait for Goose, right? His son to grow up to now be, a part of this whole storyline.
Did you grow up for real grow up?
No. I'm saying
just in your mind.
For those people who
in your mind
are attached to that storyline. Right?
Got you.
It makes sense to them.
And glad he had to hurry up and put it out too, because my boy ain't gonna be here that much longer though.
Tom's not about to die.
Not Tom.
Who? Oh, the other character.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Val. I think Val. If I'm not mistaken, is it cancer?
I don't know. Yeah, throat cancer.
Yeah, I think it was like cancer or something like that. But it was good to see that. Spoiler alert. Val Kilmer is in the movie, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But they did a good job with that movie. And then we got Black Panther 2 coming out soon, right?
Absolutely. And actually, I have some special surprises for my clients. We are going to host a Black Panther premiere for our client appreciation party this year. So wait for the details. If you've ever been a client of mine, it's going to be a special treat for you coming in November. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet. Yeah. But another movie that we saw this weekend, it was surprising. Well, I didn't know we were going to see it. I think it's called Broken.
Okay.
And it's with the dude from Star Wars, the black guy.
Okay.
It's about
James Earl Jones.
No.
Oh.
The young guy, the one that played in the younger stuff. You know what I'm talking about. He's African, I believe.
Okay.
But anyway, it was a movie about a gentleman here who held up the Wells Fargo on Wendy Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh really?
It was a great movie.
Really? It's in a movie theater?
Yes, it's in a movie theater.
Damn.
We went and saw it on Friday, and when I tell you, it was the best performance I've ever seen him do. I hope that he's going to be nominated for an Oscar.
And it's about the dude that robbed the damn Wells Fargo. He was in the military, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really truly there to rob the Wells Fargo. He just knew that he would get attention, where the VA had basically, shitted on him, right? And took his money. And so he wanted to have a big presence and a big attention around this particular subject.
Okay, wow. Yeah. So based on the true story, it's called Broken.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome. I gotta check that. I gotta check that one out. And speaking of your clients, Team Tower Realty Group is in the building. You been working hard?
I have been working hard. It's tough. This half of the year because the market has slowed down, especially for the sellers who kind of waited and didn't get off the fence when we were screaming and yelling, it's your time, it's your time. But of course, for those who still are wanting to sell their home, it is still a good opportunity. I'm not saying that the market is crashing. I'm not saying anything bad about the market. It's just different than it was last year when people were lining up to, basically overbid on your house.
Yeah.
Right now it is somewhat of a normal market. Buyers are getting to more of an advantage. We're able to negotiate more closing costs, more concessions for the buyer. We're, negotiating down the price. So, I mean, of course, I work for both sides. So therefore, you have strategies for both sides on how to compete in this market. But right now we are leveling out. I just saw something this morning that our average price point now has dropped a little bit, about 2%. We were a little bit above 400,000, and now we are just below. We're like in that $398,000 range of the average price point here in Atlanta. So it's still good.
I'm at I host an event for Brian Jobert. Congratulations, Brian. He did his financial and awards conference this Saturday. First of all, thank you, Brian, and his whole staff, because he kind of surprised me where I got an award this year, and it's the first annual Clark Garrison Award. So that was super special.
Nice.
He caught me with that one. But yeah, definitely thank you very much for that one, Rich Boy. But I said that to say there are a lot of real estate professionals out there. It was funny. One lady was doing a presentation. She said, how did she phrase it? How many real estate agents are in the building? And then she said, how many realtors in the building? Like the arm, it was more. But anyway, that wasn't a thing. But during one of the breaks, a young lady was telling me about how the home builders were bullying y'all back in the day.
Oh, they were bullying us. They were cutting our commission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They were basically saying, you can't come into the office, just send your client. Just really treating us bad, like we are not partners in this industry. And so I said, okay, they're going to reap those that same energy when it's time for us to bring our clients
Look
back.
how the kid is
Right. No, seriously.
No,
because all of them did it. It wasn't just one that was, a certain kind of way. And I'll take that back. It might have been a few. There were smaller builders that were still kind of nice. But there were builders who were hiking the price up, saying, oh, you can take your client somewhere else. We don't give a shit. I mean, that's how bad it got to where they were, taking prices up. And I do understand that inflation change and materials and all that. But there's still some level of customer service where somebody's coming into your community to say, we want to buy this house. So no matter how much, you've gone up and the percentages have changed and now you have the control, you don't treat people that way. Now builders are sending us, oh, we'll send you a $10,000 bonus. Please bring them back. $10,000 closing costs. Oh, now the tables have shifted. Now we're going to treat you like, yeah. They treated us real bad. Real bad.
Hey, I got to say good morning to Jay Woo. What up, my man? Appreciate you for hanging out with us today. I found out I was doing some research the other day. I found out why it says Facebook user on the Switcher app, Jay. It's because either you're commenting from a group or something like that. I found out what it was. And anyway, sorry, I went off. Mm-hmm. I was troubleshooting.
Okay.
And I'd be doing research. Nikita, you got to stop doing all that moving. We don't have a cameraman that's moving with you, ma'am.
Okay.
We know you got that bad disc vertebrae number 19 and 21.
You basically saying I'm a reptile.
Oh, bad vertebrae ass. Hey, Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group. You can check her out. What's that website?
My website is teamtoddrealtygroup.com.
And what's that number, 24/7?
404-379-6239.
Hey, when we look at with the home prices going down, I think you talked about one time on the show, like now we're seeing more for sale signs. Like there was a point where you weren't even able to get the damn yard. You wasn't even able to do that. But now we're beginning to see that a little bit more. So now with buyers being in this stage, what can buyers expect now that they weren't able to do 6, 10, 12 months ago?
They can expect that the properties are going to be on the market a little bit longer. So right now our average days on market, are starting to approach, the 20s, high 20 days, whereas before it used to be maybe 1 to 3 days is on the market, then it's gone. They can expect to see, longer turn times. They can expect to see that sellers are willing to negotiate more. They can expect that there'll be more variety of properties probably coming on the market, just because now they're not going as fast. So they'll be able to say, okay, well, we like this or we like this, and have some choice in the matter, just because they don't have to fret about losing something.
Right.
They can now kind of shop a little bit longer.
Got you. And that was the one thing when you talked about for the buyers being able to put those stipulations back in there. You know what I'm saying? Things that, closing costs.
Home warranties.
Right.
Yeah.
I want the refrigerator, things like that where you can
clean the house. You'll be surprised.
Goddamn Febreze it at least. Jesus.
Take your dog food with you. We don't have a pet.
Hey, shout out to Big Bank Hank. Just checking us out on YouTube Live. Breaking, and the actor was John Boyega.
Yeah.
That's his name, John Boyega. Look at that, alley-oop.
Yep.
Oh, yo, boy.
We're a great team, aren't we?
Nah. And thank you for watching on the YouTube Live, John. Big Bank Hank. I ain't got that bread, don't it? Tell Hank, let me hold something. Huh?
Yeah.
No?
I'm holding it.
Hank, I don't know if you called it in the beginning, bro. Don't retire no time soon, and then unretire, because it's not gonna be a good look for you.
No, when he moved from Florida, he did have to get used to the everyday. Mommy, I need some lunch. Mommy, can I have? He's just like, okay, I'm gonna get used to this.
He making sandwiches and not cutting them. Cutting them down the middle instead of diagonally, getting worn out. Come on now. Are you a diagonal cut sandwich?
I don't cut any. Are you saying for my own sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a diagonal cut.
Okay,
I like triangles.
Yeah, you can't. The squares, you can't do it that way. Anyway, hey, Malik and I made some noodles last night. So, hey, Pops, you'll love this one. Malik and I made some noodles last night. When we came home after the game. I'm talking about old school noodles, chicken, egg, boiled egg.
That sounds good.
Oodles and noodles. Oh yeah. So I finessed mine, put mine together, right? And I was showing him how I was making mine. This boy then went and grabbed garlic, butter. I was like, I'm out. Yeah, you on your own putting some seasoning salt in. I was like, I'm out.
He was over in Korea, so that's how he learned how to make them differently. He has ramen. You have oodles and noodles. Malik had ramen, meaning like did he have the broth and all that stuff to go along with his? With all these, But you drained your
not all of it. I leave a little water in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, totally different.
He overcooked his noodles though. I didn't want to tell him, but
got it.
Yeah, as soon as he grabbed that butter and that garlic, I was like, yeah, I'm out, partner. I'm not doing that part. Yep.
I actually saw Malik last week, and I was like, it just warmed my heart to see how he's grown up, and he acts just like you, by the way. That is your son. You birthed him. Tasha didn't birth him. Yeah.
Finally, Twitter is testing an edit tool with some blue subscription users that will let them amend their tweets up 30 minutes after posting them. Twitter has begun the internal testing of the edit tweet tool and will soon expand the test to everybody on the Twitter platform. Are you a Twitterer?
Not really. I mean, my account is active. Maybe I should be more active on Twitter, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I just never really could grasp the concept.
Also, too, we talked about last week the release of the new iPhone for all the iPhone fans out there. Brazilian government orders the suspension of iPhones sold without charges. How are they selling iPhones over there without charges? And the country fines Apple $2.3 million. Brazil's government on Tuesday ordered Apple to stop selling iPhones without battery charges in the country, and also fined the company $2.3 million, like I mentioned, because now they're making them buy them separately.
That's so greedy.
They shouldn't do Brazil like that. Why they do them folks like that?
That's greedy.
Making all that damn money.
It's called being a responsible, what is that? Responsible retailer.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not iPhone, right? You're team Android, right?
I'm team Android.
You coming over to the dark side?
No.
Never ever?
Never say never.
Okay.
For now, I've been an Android user since Androids or cell phones have been smart.
Also, smart. Check this out. This is a story before we do birthdays and shout outs. There's a Brazilian woman. She's 19 years old. She gives birth to twins with two different fathers.
I've heard of that before.
After having sex with two men on the same day. Yeah, she's 19 years old. She's from Brazil. She explained that she took her paternity test and she wanted to confirm who the father was. And they claimed that it showed the twins had different daddies. So that can't happen.
It can't happen because I think, her body probably released more than one egg.
Okay.
And so one was fertilized when she was with someone, and then She was with somebody else the same day, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the other egg was fertilized.
Same day, he was at the door when old boy came out.
Okay, now we're getting a little too graphic.
My turn. Hey, partner, you up next, my man. So, wow, that's cool. Hey, we got your birthdays and shout outs coming up, but first, Nikita, remind people like some of the important things that they need to know before purchasing a house.
Well, first they need to make sure that their credit is pretty spot on. You don't have to have perfect credit, but you do have to at least pay your bills on time within the last 12 months, and we can build from there. Secondly, you need to have your W-2 forms.
Okay.
Yep. You need to have your bank statements from the last 12 months, and you need to have at least 30 days of paycheck stubs. And then another thing, although there is 100% financing out there or low down payment financing, you at least have to have at least about $1,500 ready to write, for your spend for your appraisal, for your inspections, because things have gone up. And then you also need to have, at least 1% of whatever price range that you're purchasing in for your earnest money. So those are just upfront things that you need to know right off bat.
Hey, and one thing that I need right now and forgot my damn lip stuff. I think I left it in the car. That's why I keep on checking my pocket. I keep checking my pocket like it's going to pop up.
Where's your man bag?
It's back there. Oh,
that's where you'll have your lip stuff.
Yeah, I forgot to get it out the car. I mean, I forgot to bring it out the house, but I got one in the car. Like, I got them stashed all over the place. And all of them, like, been used or halfway done or almost empty somewhere. So I may have one back here in the back, but that's why I keep checking my pockets. Like, that shit just going to reappear like a magician. Because you know I'm a magician, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, and a comedian.
No, I'm just witty. I'm not a comedian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just witty.
All right.
And I told you, once I start my tour, my magic trick tour, I'm only doing it in front of white people.
Why?
I'm only doing it in front of white people.
Why? Because they're gonna be nicer to you?
No, it's not that. Because every time you do a magic trick in front of black people, what do y'all say? Do it again. My Caucasian brothers and sisters, they don't do that. They just enjoy the goddamn trick. Right, exactly. Do it again. That ain't real. Yeah, I'm not messing with y'all black folks. Y'all know what time it is, though. Do it again.
Girl, it's your birthday. In here tonight. Give it to me, go.
Yo, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthdays are being brought to you by our very own Oliver Adams, who always reminds us that true power comes from the inside of you. And once the power to live is ignited, change happens immediately. You grab a copy of his latest book. It's called Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. And check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. I got to give a couple of shout-outs yesterday at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Trae Young did the bell.
Oh, did he really?
Yep, Trae Young was there last night. Quavo, Gucci Mane was there yesterday. So there was a nice crowd yesterday.
I have a question, though. So you have all these people here. Why did they get Rotimi to do the Falcon song?
That's why we lost.
No, okay.
That's why we lost right there.
Yeah.
We blaming Rotimi.
Why Lil Baby not doing the
That's
Atlanta
the same thing
song?
Malik said. That's the same exact thing Malik said.
Okay, who's on the marketing team?
Right.
Yeah.
Rotimi was like, I'm going to do this for free for y'all. That's probably what that was.
No comment.
I'm going to do this free.
I like him,
bet.
but he's not an Atlanta Falcons hype.
Is he from Atlanta?
Song.
Is he from here?
No, he's from Nigeria.
God damn.
He lives here now, I believe.
He didn't go to high school here or nothing?
No. I don't know. I don't know his entire history.
Tell me. He's an actor?
Yeah, he's an actor. So you remember he was on Power?
I never watched Power.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rotimi. Nova's Road.
Yeah.
Man, he from New Jersey. That dude from New Jersey. Lord have mercy. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Here's some celebrities that share that same day. 2 Chainz! 45 years old today.
All right, 2 Chainz.
I didn't realize. I mean, I knew how old he was, but yeah that brother, he
But
up
he
there.
still actively can be a good rapper.
Yeah.
At 45, yeah.
Also, Jennifer Hudson, 41 years old today. Happy birthday to her. Ruben Studdard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 American Idols right there, right? Ruben and Jennifer. He's 44 years old today. Comedian Drewski is 28 years old. Yao Ming is 42 years old today. Remember Yao Ming?
That's it?
Yeah. If I did my math right.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
It just seems like he should be older.
Yeah, Yao Ming is 42 years old today. Freddie Freeman, former Atlanta Brave, now LA Dodgers, 33 years old today. Couple of WB birthdays today. These would have been birthdays. If they would have been here, Paul Walker would have been 49 years old today, believe it or
I like
not.
Paul
Yeah,
Walker.
passed away at the age of 40. Also, Olympian track star Jesse Owens would have been 109 years old today. Passed away at the age of 66. Jesse Owens pissed, almost said Saddam Hussein, Adolf Hitler off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Killing the Berlin Olympics back in the day. Also, Barry White would have celebrated a birthday today.
Okay.
20 years ago, he passed away. He would have been 78 years old today. Passed away at the age of 58. Luda celebrated a birthday yesterday. So did Taraji P. Henson, Paul Heyman, Harry Connick Jr., Moby. Remember Moby, this artist, singer, music dude? He had a birthday yesterday. Ed Reed had a birthday yesterday. One of my favorite coaches from the NFL when I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, believe it or not, Tom Landry. The coach of the Dallas Cowboys back in the day, probably before your time. You don't remember
Yeah,
Tom
I don't
Landry.
remember him.
He used to wear the hat on the sideline. You remember that? You don't remember Tom? Okay. And then who else? NFL Films, Ed Sabol that celebrated a birthday on yesterday. So with that being said, if you celebrate a birthday today, happy birthday to you from us. Mornings with Michael and Friends, Power 108.9, and Coach Oliver Adams. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk some real estate with Nikita, Team Tire Realty Group. And I want to say thank y'all for sharing the show this morning. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Mornings, Michael, Friends, right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram
At Power 108.9.
and Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Power 108.9, a station for the people. Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
Reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible. And we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information. Team Todd Realty Group.
Question: what's the only station where you can get R&B, hip hop, pop, and talk radio? Time's up.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Hey, yo, get your ass up early in the morning to your number one favorite station, Power 108.9.
He made you go to church on New Year's Eve. You couldn't turn up.
He said he didn't want to go to church. He didn't want to bring New Year's Eve in at the church.
Me and Joshua went to church one New Year's Eve. Boy, I think I got me a little cocktail before. Boy, I was in that boy crying. I was crying.
You was crying?
I was giving myself to the Lord. Jesus.
Take it to the altar. Did the deacons walk up and get your name and information?
Yeah.
And they asked you, this Michael McFadden, and he today is dedicating his life to the Lord.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
What's going on, y'all? This is Tony Hightower, and you are listening to Power 108.9.
Yo, welcome back, Mornings with Michael and Friends, Power 108.9. Today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, all you got to do is check out the website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. I don't have any lip stuff in here.
Oh,
I got to go all the way back to the car and get it.
okay. Sorry.
You don't have nothing in your bag?
I got some lip gloss.
Yeah, I'm good on the gloss.
Besides, I don't even know where your lips been. You can't have my lip stuff.
I would have just grabbed, like, I would have got, like, you know, like a piece of paper or something and just twisted it up and then just grabbed it off the side of it.
Got it.
I wasn't going to put my, I don't know where your lips been. Don't do that. No.
No, that's what your mom tells you when you want to use her lipstick or lip gloss. She's like, I know your little stuff.
The little nasty lips been.
Yeah.
You know, me and Tasha don't even drink out the same straw.
But y'all kiss.
Yeah. We ain't doing all that tongue and stuff.
All right, I'm not gonna get all in your business.
Yeah, we ain't doing all that at this age. Ain't nobody swapping one-niner with each other.
How you expect to have a 35-year-old marriage and wedding anniversary if y'all don't kiss?
And your BFF be like, "Why it was so wet?" Hey, Nikita Todd is in the building today. Speaking of being married for such a long time, couples are married. Are folks still getting married and buying houses, are you seeing folks that are kind of, you know, this is my lady and we're purchasing the house together?
I'll probably say out of the clientele that I had this year, I probably had maybe one couple that was not married, but they've been together for a very long time.
Okay.
The couples that did purchase this year were married couples.
Oh, nice. Who carrying the load?
Which one on the as far as men and women?
Yeah.
I would say it was a even swap. So it was, you know, some where the woman was a little bit more financially stronger than the man.
Yeah.
But it was even. It wasn't like a skewed number for me.
And you know, that's somebody we were on 3 and a Possible this weekend, Friday. Myself, Elam, Country Cutie, and Cole, and I had a moment where I wasn't getting frustrated, but I'm just so tired of just hearing all of this relationship advice. Everybody want to give relationship advice.
Right.
Everybody want to tell you how to get a man, how to get a woman, how to stay married, and giving all this, you know, over the top scenarios about how to keep a man, talk about being submissive, and hearing dudes talk about, yeah, she got to cook and clean. Like, where's all this shit coming from? The bottom line is this. I said, the key to a long marriage, I'm going to say marriage. The key to a long marriage, you got to be able to resolve conflicts.
Absolutely.
You got to be able to resolve conflicts.
Absolutely.
All the time, because they're going to happen all the time.
Yes. Marriage is people think marriage is perfect. And so if they have conflict, they say, oh, she ain't good. Throw her away. Throw him away. Oh, we arguing too much. It's about we're different. We're different people. We grew up in separate households. We have different walks of life. We're at different ages. We're at different incomes. We're different. We just so happen to like each other in that differentness. And so in that differentness, you're gonna have conflict.
Differentness. I can't find that.
Okay, well, it's my word. I'm owning that word. Differentness. Differences.
Yeah, but you're so right. And like we say, we do this little, we have this fairy tale vision of marriage and what it's supposed to look like. And, you know, no shade to anybody out there that says, you know, that has that mantra, my wife is my best friend, or my husband is my best friend. I always say, Tasha's not my best friend. Mm-hmm. She's not my best friend. She's my wife. There's a difference. Cornholio is my best friend. Shout out to Sean, my best friend. Guess what? I don't have to talk to Sean every day. Mm-hmm. I can text him once a month, every week or whatever. I don't have to do that with my best friend. But as my wife, a whole different level.
I mean, I will agree with your definition of what that looks like, but then of course I have my definition. I call Hank my best friend. I do have best friends such as my sister and, you know, a couple of other my friends that are out there that I consider my best friend, Tasha. We have different conversations.
Right.
And however, I do wrap around and have some of these same conversations with Hank. So it's not like it's been a slow walk because of course it's not something that I'm used to. However, he's just like I'm like 100 with you. And I'm going to be real with you. Some conversations are very uncomfortable. But at the same time, I feel that I have grown and we have grown into the best friend status just because, of course, we have, tolerated some things from each other. We have argued. We have figured each other out. We're learning how to dance with each other. And in that, the conversation piece and then also resolving conflict. And so with your best friend, you are giving your best friend leniencies as your best friend. Like Cornholio, if he did something like you try to figure out how to give him a pass on certain things. Not saying that he's at the same level as your wife, but that's the definition of a best friend, that you have a little bit more tolerance for this person than you do than this associate, right? So in this case, we have combined some of the things that are wife status and husband status, but then at the same time, best friend status too.
I see where you're going.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to always stand by that spouse is on a totally different level. And we can say it. We don't have to do everything together.
No, you don't.
I'm not, yeah. And guess what?
But you don't do everything with your best friend either.
No, but I'm saying though, they're like I said, I hear people, oh man, we do everything together. We can, we could just be ourselves. Won't. Tasha and I talked about this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
When we're not with each other, sometimes we're different people.
Okay.
If I'm in Vegas with my wife, is a totally different experience of being in Vegas with my friends.
Okay, so why? Why is that? And this is not me critiquing your relationship. I'm just saying if I go to Vegas with my friends, I'm still turned up Nikki when I go to Vegas with Hank.
So one of the main reasons is because my wife doesn't drink or smoke or doing those things like that.
Gotcha.
So for me to put her in that environment because I know my wife,
right,
it wouldn't be the same thing.
So that's just like me saying I want Hank to go to somewhere with me and my girlfriends. It just so happened to be that everybody didn't show up the way they were supposed to when we went on it was a birthday trip. And so therefore Hank was like probably one of the only men there.
Ooh, Hank.
Right.
God
However,
bless you, sir.
he was able to adapt in that environment. But if I would have known that going to the event, I probably would say, babe, you just stay here and enjoy your weekend. You should. But that's how I feel like he's my best friend, because we are able to adapt to each situation if we are thrown into a situation that is not necessarily where we belong.
Well,
yeah.
So for me, my relationship advice to all these folks out here trying to figure this thing out,
mm-hmm.
This is a business.
No, I agree.
Being married is a business.
Yeah.
And we gotta run it as a business. And like we said, conflict resolution is the toughest task that you're gonna take inside of a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
It's the toughest thing you're gonna take.
But then also, marriage is your own definition of what your marriage should look like. It does.
Yes,
my marriage should not look like
totally
yours.
Agree.
Yours won't look like mine.
Totally
and
agree.
I think people are wanting to put people in a box, saying if she doesn't do this, and this, because my mama and grandma used to do this, then you're failing. And same for her. If he doesn't do this, then he's not my dad, or he's not the man that's on paper that I should marry. So that's where people are stuck also, as far as, descriptions and titles and all these things. But if it's what you like and they fit your mold, then that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was it tough for you growing up, dating early on as a woman,
mm-hmm.
for you to have a healthy relationship? Because of exactly what you said,
mm-hmm.
your daddy
mm-hmm.
was the model
mm-hmm.
of what a husband and father should look like. Did that hamper you any?
I believe so. Yeah, because I wanted it to be a certain way, because that's how I grew up and I saw it. Not to say that I'm too far off from that now,
mm-hmm.
But in the earliest stages of my life and who I end up marrying, it just wasn't that. And so I was very disappointed because I had expectations.
Got you.
Right. And so it could have been the failure or a portion of our failure in marriage. I don't know. Let's just say it might have been. But in this case, I realized that going into a new relationship that I did not want to change a person. Right. I wanted the person to come already made.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you're already made, meaning that you're your own person, you have your own career, you have your whatever, if I met you and I like everything about you, then that was the one for me. I don't want to go into a relationship saying, okay, if I tweak this a little bit and tweak this a little bit, then he'll be perfect. No,
because that's not your responsibility,
No,
right?
it's not
It's
my
not your responsibility. That any person should have. Tasha and we always talk about, because we've been together for so long. We've been together for 50 goddamn years. It feel like. She saw the potential, she always would say. And this was back in 1993, 94, where we had that mindset of she saw the potential. And even as a spouse, I always say, regardless, you have to put it out there, that potential. Like you said, Tasha couldn't make me put that potential out of what she saw. It had to be in me, and I had a great woman behind me to support me, to bring it out.
And you had to recognize that.
And you had to recognize it, and that's what it was all about. So men trying to change women or women trying to change men, that we don't do that.
But then also, you guys met each other at a different stage in life. You guys were very young.
Yes, yeah.
So you can marry potential in your 20s. You can't marry potential
Hell
in your 40s.
Hell no. Like you said, they gotta be right already coming in.
Yes. So, there's a lot of great qualities that I possess that I'm sure he liked. And there was a lot of great qualities that I saw in him that he already had. It wasn't like, oh, if I can get my hands on him and change him. No, that is hard work, ladies. Do not do that. That is hard. And it will cause a lot of strife. So no, don't do that. So they have to come and have good intentions and have to recognize your worth, and you also have to recognize their worth. That's just my advice.
Hey, Nikita Todd, not only can she slang some goddamn real estate in these Georgia streets, but also too bad she's got this little relationship thing on lock.
No, I mean, and I'm not perfect.
No, none of us are.
I don't want to say that I'm perfect, but I've had some hard days, and had to learn the hard way.
Yeah,
so
definitely, I feel you. And as I say, we're not. Tasha and I aren't perfect either. And at the same time, like you said, people try to build. They see these pictures of relationships like President Obama and Michelle. Oh my gosh, that's black love. You don't know what's going on behind those doors. And we talked about it last week. Even Michelle figured out. She had to say to President Obama, like, hold on. You goddamn out here campaigning and, you a young senator on the rise. You got your little swag. Guess what? You going to work out every week. I mean, every day. I'm here with these kids. Guess what? That's about to fix. I'm not getting ready to sit back and let you do all that. Bring your ass here and watch these goddamn kids. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to work out or whatever the case may be. Real life stuff, right?
Real life. And I think when men, because men, you guys have your own silo of how you think it should be. And no, you're not the nurturers, technically speaking. That's not your position in history or a marriage or whatever, you're the nurturers. But then I think where it works for women and where women are happy is when men say, you know what? You're right. I need to have this responsibility to try to take some of this off of you. It was different when women were not working every day. And women would take care of the kids in the house and make sure the husband was great because he was the breadwinner. Because you don't want to stress him out because he's going out into the world to get the money, right? But now you have two roles where both people are working. So there needs to be a level playing field. More than likely, like as my BFF always says, it's not going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
However, taking some of that load off of you, it relieves a lot of stress, and men will be more happy if they took some stress off of women.
Yeah.
They will be much more happier because then they'll be able to get all the great things that come along with women, in reciprocation to them.
There was a meme of a video, I guess some relationship dude, and basically the guy who was doing the interview, who was on the receiving end of the interview, was talking about his marriage, and what it came down to is that he was telling the dude, my wife and I, we have shared responsibilities. So, and I think the dude was trying to push him like, what if something needs to be fixed at the house? Like, AKA what we perceive as manly stuff. What if something needs to be fixed at the house? Well, hell, whoever's better at it is going to do it.
Exactly.
Or if we got to call goddamn Lupe to come fix it, then Lupe is going to come fix it. But it's a shared responsibility. What if you come home after a long day's work? Who's cooking dinner? Shit, whoever
likes that.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoever likes that. Ain't nobody. We don't have no roles in here, right? You know, my role isn't to, you know, like you said, take out the trash and you know, fix the garbage disposal. And my wife's role isn't, you know, cooking and cleaning and folding the towels. No, that is shared responsibility.
It's shared responsibility. But what if somebody like in our situation, Hank doesn't really cook. If he does, he'll cook breakfast here and there.
Yeah.
But I love to cook. And he's just like, okay, what you need? He's my sous chef because that's my love language to him, of feeding him and feeding my family. But I want to cook, and I'm okay with cooking every day. Yeah, I don't cook every day, you know, when I'm like really focused on work, and you know, we skip a day. But my love language is to come home every day and cook for my family.
And that's who you are.
Yeah.
But
that's not to say that the girl down the street needs to do that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, Team Todd Realty Group is in the building with us today. Nikita Todd. What damn, it's 9 o'clock.
Oh, we had a good conversation.
Congratulations to Serena Williams. You know that last match she did.
She had a lot of pressure.
6.9 million viewers watched that last match that she was involved in. So congratulations to her. Hold on. I think it's a promo about to come on. Yeah, I was right. It was. I missed it. Okay, come on.
Radio.
Time's up.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
All right, there we go. So yeah, as we wrap up today's show, did you see my magic trick? You saw that?
I see you with the red light.
Mm-hmm. See, black people, Billy, do it again. All right, come out your mouth. Saw that? Yeah, you like that. You like that. Team Todd Realty Group is in the building. Nikita Todd. What else did I want to talk about real quick today? Oh, these idiots down in Florida. Massive Florida sex trafficking sting.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Has resulted in the arrest of 160 people, including 2 Disney workers, multiple teachers, a Georgia deputy police chief. During the week-long operation called Operation Fall Hall 2, investigators discovered at least 2 sex trafficking victims, and like I said, they nabbed over 160 people.
So one of the sheriffs, whatever that deputy that you said, that he drove down to Orlando in an unmarked police car. They were there. He was there for a, I think it was the lie detectors machinery.
Yeah.
He was there for a convention. He had alcohol in the police car for himself and for the person that he was going to meet. Awful. Like you're a person that people trust in the community. And as the press conference went on, he said, yeah, this person was well respected in his community and was upright in his community, but he came down here to be a nasty man.
Wow. Tasha said Michael ain't decorating nothing.
No, you're not.
That's the lie. I did Power 108.9.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You thought Tasha did this?
Yeah.
No,
it's Tasha all over this studio.
Some of her ideas, but nah, that me shouted.
Okay.
Whatever. With that being said, Nikita, give them folks some advice on how they can stay in contact with. Hold on. This sex trafficking, John, was it kids?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's worse.
Yes. I mean, I think it might have been some, probably just over 21, but it was mostly children.
We used to always say, I used to always say that prostitution is a victimless crime. If you're talking about, it's consenting adults. I'm not talking about kids.
Yeah.
I'm talking about adults.
But typically the prostitutes are, most of the time, they're kids that have runaways, sex trafficked, homeless, Yeah.
I'm talking about Shirley that be walking down the street by the Texaco.
But you don't know Shirley's story.
I'm just saying though, like
okay.
I say a victimless crime,
okay,
because outside of the kids part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like you go to the bunny house or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you
escort
get
services.
Things like that. That I say that part is a victimless crime. That if somebody's paying for the services, I never thought should be like illegal or anything like that. But if you're trafficking folks and they're doing it against their will, and especially if they're kids, lock their ass up like these 160 folks right here.
Right.
Anyway. All right, go ahead. What'd you say? The nasty man? What you had called him?
Nasty man.
Nasty man.
Yes. And don't exclude women. They're in there too.
What, nasty women?
Yes, they are the people who are the people who intersect. Who come trust me. They send women out because
because
children trust women. Yeah,
That's
and
what
so they lure them into that whole trap.
That's what the Maxwell,
Mm-hmm.
Ghislaine, or however you say her name.
Yes.
That's why she locked up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just not men.
She was the pimp.
Yep.
She was the pimp.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
She was the bait.
Yep. Hey, Nikita Todd, Team Todd Realty Group. Tell them how they can keep in touch with you.
They can keep in touch with me by following me on all social media platforms at Nikita Todd Realtor. And they can also go to my website at Team Todd Realty Group.
Hey, we're gonna help Nikita Todd with her social media stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw your little reel, John.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw your little reel, John. Hold on. Let me do these real quick. On this day. Do I have to work? Today, on this day, 1873, the first practical typewriter was sold to customers. It was also today John F. Kennedy married Jacqueline Kennedy, but she was Jacqueline Lee.
Onassis.
No. Yeah. No, Beauvoir.
Okay.
1953, that happened. Lassie made his debut on television in 1964. The last episode of Leave It to Beaver debut went off 1963. Check this out. On this day, 1983, Arnold Schwarzenegger became a U.S. citizen. And he immigrated. He had immigrated from Austria 14 years earlier. And his son is now going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Really? Okay.
The son that he had, the housekeeper
With the
baby.
housekeeper?
Yes.
It's been that long?
Yes.
How old is he now?
I'm not sure how old. He's a bodybuilder and all that stuff, but he's going to be on damn.
Man, we're getting old fast.
Yes, we are.
We remember that like it was yesterday.
It was on this day, 1984, Michael Jordan signed a 7-year contract to play with the Chicago Bulls. And it was also on this day, 1992, that Dr. May Carol Jemison became the first African-American woman in space. She was the payload specialist aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Also on board were mission specialists N. Jan Davis and Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Mark C. Lee. They were the first married couple to fly together in space. And Marua Mori became the first Japanese person to fly in space. So they had a goddamn United Nations on that, John, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then finally, it was on this day, 2009, Steve Jobs announced that Apple iTunes had 88% of the legal U.S. music download market in 2009. So, which we created other platforms now. So you wouldn't know what Apple's iTunes is.
I do.
You
People
don't.
share it all the time. I can listen sometimes.
You an Android person.
I am.
Hey, with that being said, check out Nikita Todd 24/7, TeamToddRealtyGroup.com. And guess what? You can check us out 24/7. All you got to do is visit the website, Power 108.9, or you can just simply say, you know what? Malik does it way better than I do. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
What's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website, power1089.com, or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9. Yeah.